Okay, guys, so today we are going to start all the net topic, source net, destination net, and U-NAT. Okay, and we are going to follow this topology here. Okay, so here, guys, if you are able to hear my voice properly, so please type in the comment box. Okay, okay, so guys, this one is our test PC, this one is web server, this one is our you can say any external PC, which one we are using for the access our web server external PC. External PC. Okay, so this one is our topology, and our topology is ready as per this diagram. And here just I have to change this management IP address, because in place of this 100.20 I am using 100.253. So here I have to use 192.168.100.254 IP address. Okay, let me change color, and this should be /24. Okay, so guys, here this one is my Palo Alto firewall, and let me show you the interface. As you can see, our WAN interface IP address is 1. IP address, LAN IP address is 10.1, and DMZ IP address is 50.1. Okay, so we are able to ping with all IP address from here. Now let me check. Inactive. Let me reload the session. Admin. Okay, guys, so this one is ready. So now first of all, let me open this topology. As per this topology, guys, we will check the connectivity. So first of all, let me check LAN set connectivity. And guys, here on LAN PC, here I am using 10.20. So let me edit also this one, because here I am not using this 100. As per my topology, 192.168.10.20. But for some NAT testing, we will be replaced with this IP address. We will be use here one more IP address. That one is 192.168. Maybe 10.21. We will use 2-3 IP to check the NAT. Okay. So first of all, I have to check the connectivity. Ping source 192.168.10.1 host 192.168.10.21. Sorry, not 21, 20. We are able to communicate. Now we have to check the connectivity toward the DMZ side. So here we are using 10 dot, not 10, 50.1 toward 50.10. Or this connectivity is also properly working. So next one we have to check 1.31 to host 192.161.1.1, our gateway. So guys, 192 ping source 192.168.1.31 to 192.168.1.1. We are not able to communicate. Ping source 192. This one is saying, guys, can't assign requested address. But why? This one is ping source 192.168.1.31. Okay, host 192.168.1.1. Let me check my IP address. Here you can check also IP address, show interface logic. So here, oh guys, here I am getting 1.20 IP address. Okay, this side where I am trying to communicate with the 1.31, basically this one is the 20. So that's why I was not able to communicate. But guys, I don't know how this one is changed from 31 to 20. Okay, so let me change this IP address here. inside my WAN object, let me use 31, and here also 31. We will be go as per our topology. Okay, 31. Now let me commit this. Okay guys, so once this commit is done, after that our this WAN connectivity is also up. Okay, so let's wait for commit. Our commit is done. So guys, now we have to check our connectivity again with this 31 IP address. 31 IP address. So guys, now you can see we are able to communicate with this. Okay, so now our next task, guys, we have to check that connectivity with our that external PC. External PC, guys, here I am using one Kali machine. Okay, generally I am using this PC for my testing purpose. Okay, for some vulnerability testing. So I have config. Here I am using 1.100. So from here, this let me try to ping my firewall. Ping 192.168.1.31. Okay, so I am able to communicate with this also. Okay, so here in the next, now let me try to communicate with my connecting. And guys, here let me try to open my whatever the web server. Oh, this one is the old lab. Okay, now let me try to ping http://192.168.1.41. This one IP address I am using. Okay, still I am able to communicate with this because maybe we have net entry on that. So let me clean that entry. Okay, web access role, nothing. Net role, nothing, we didn't have here. Okay, so here guys, if I want to check my old net session entry, for that let me check show session all filter net source net destination IP address. Okay, 192.168.1.41. Okay, let me clear session all. Okay, here I had clear all the session. Okay, so now let me go back here with the browser and let me try to ping again this. Okay, so basically guys, this one is nothing, just we are trying to check up our lab. http://192.168.1.41. Okay, still I'm able to communicate this, but if we check here, show session all. Okay, show session filter. Okay, show session filter. Source IP address 192.168.1.1.1. Here we are not getting anything in this. So guys, for till that to clear everything on this, I didn't have idea how to clear the cache. So let me restart this machine. Okay, and remaining thing still it's working fine. Just only we are able to access this web server without any net rule here. I think there is some problem with this external PC. So leave this right now. I will restart this. After that, this one is my web server. On my web server is also perfectly configured or not. capital A small b 5. Okay, this one is my web server, which one is hosted on this IP address. Okay, IP config. So we have here 50.1. From here to ping 192.168.50.1, we are able to communicate with our firewall. Okay guys, so first of all let's start with our source net. Okay, so guys, as you know, source net is required whenever you are going to communicate from LAN network to internet. Okay, so that time we are using the source net. So here guys, what we have to do, we have to translate our this source network with our public IP address. So in our scenario, this 1.31 is the public IP address. Okay, so we are going to convert with this IP address. Okay, so we translate our entire LAN network with this public IP address. Okay, so this one is called source, and guys, this one is your source net and dynamic net. Okay, because we are going to convert our entire LAN network with a single IP address. Okay, so basically we use the staff of net to access internet. Okay, so this one is our test PC. Let me log in on this test PC and let me check the IP address on this. Okay, right now I have here 10.20 IP address. Okay, right now you can see we didn't have internet access, and let me try to ping 4.2.2.2. I'm not able to communicate. Okay, because our PC can send requests from here LAN network to internet, to this ISP router and internet. Okay, but this ISP router didn't have any information about this 10.20 network because we cannot configure routing on this. So what we have to do, we have to translate. So first of all guys, here we are going to perform net, source net. So let me use as net. Okay, so here net type guys, you can see IPv4, IPNet 64. Whenever you are going to perform NAT for from IPv6 to IPv4, after that NAT v6. Okay, this one is for IPv6. So original packet. So basically guys, we are going to send this traffic from the trust zone to untrust zone. Okay, and what is our source address? Our LAN network. Which one is our LAN network? This 10.0 network. Destination guys, we don't know. We are trying to ping Google, Facebook, Yahoo, multiple that. Okay, so we will use here any in the translated. So guys, basically we have to translate our this LAN network. That's why we are going to select this source address translation type, source IP and port. Address type, we are going to use interface address. Which one interface? 1/1. And what is the IP address? Select this one. Okay, but guys, I think there is some object issue. It should be 31. Okay, let me check and correct it. Okay, here guys, when okay, yeah guys, this one is the mistake na here, but this thing doesn't matter. This one is only name, but you should focus on this original IP address. Okay, now you can go back here and you will be see in the NAT translation table, you will get 1.31. Okay, now let me commit, done. And after once commit is done, after that you can see here your this PC, this test PC is able to communicate with the internet. Okay, meanwhile let me power on this Kali machine. Okay, show session all. Right now we didn't have. Okay, now we are able to send some previous traffic here. Okay, let me come back. Commit is almost done, successful. Now let me go back on my test PC. ipconfig ping 4.2.2.2. ping 4.2.2. Still guys, we are not able to ping. So let me check here. Show session all filter. After that we have to mention here IP source IP 192.168.10.20. So guys, you can see here we are able to send traffic from here source to source, this 10.20 to internet. Okay, guys, you can see our last ping is also successful. So now we are able to communicate from our LAN network to internet. Okay, because of our source. Our next task, guys, where we have to perform destination net. Okay, so guys, basically destination is used to access any server. Okay, so guys, suppose that time I have host of one website on my server, and that server is right now configured on the private IP address. Okay, but in future if you want to publish this website, so definitely you need a one public IP address. So this one is my public IP address. With this public IP address, guys, I am going to publish my web server. Okay, everyone external user will send request on this. Okay, and they will be get the access of my public this private server. Okay, so right now first of all let me log in this root. Okay, okay guys, so it will be take some time, just wait. Till that let me open the browser. First, guys, as I told you, we will access our server with this IP address after netting. But before netting, we are not able to access the server. But for verification purpose, let me try. Guys, wait. Disconnect. 1 minute, guys. This one is my server. Okay, this one is connected with this. Perfect. And let me check here, guys. Entry fun.101. Okay, as you can see here, we are not able to access. This traffic is not going through our Palo Alto firewall. I think, guys, there is some issue with the VMware, so that's why I'm getting this access. So let me change this PC. In place of this Kali Linux PC, I will use some else PC. Like here, I have one more PC. This I can use this one PC also. Let me change this network adapter. This one is perfect with the. Just let me reduce the RAM because in this I'm using 9 GB. Okay, let me use this one server. Okay, let's test this PC. Okay guys, wait, it will be take some time. Almost done, because basically on this system I'm using the Splunk, so here that's why this one is taking too much time. Basically guys, in place of this external PC I can use also my own PC here, this one PC, because this one PC also connected with the internet. Here that I'm using 192.168.1.100 IP address. You can check here also. Let me show you IP config. If you check the IP address 1.100, so we can test also from our base machine. Okay, so let me try to test from base machine. Okay, http colon double slash 192.168.1.41. Okay, so basically sometime what happened guys, we are not able to reachable up to DMZ because of some connectivity issue. Okay, but let me try to do this. So first of all, for that we have to configure here destination net. For destination net guys, you have to create here object. In the object, first of all you have to create web server object. So our web server IP address is the 192.168 50.10, and this one is the IP address. Here guys, this IP address you have to configure without the CIDR value. Okay, and after the IP address, which one IP address you want to perform the netting? Let me use the now 55 IP address. Okay, yeah, let me change with the 55. Done. Oh, meanwhile guys, let me try to log in on this PC also. Okay, we are able to log in. Perfect. Now we have to perform net here. Our object is ready. So destination net. D destination net. Okay, original packet is your source. Basically guys, we will receive request on external network, means untrust zone. Okay, on this IP address. Here 55 IP address. So basically our source is untrust and destination is our this IP address is the untrust. So here untrust zone to untrust zone. And what is the source? We don't know who is trying to access our server. Okay, n number of IP address here. So our destination is the NAT IP address. Everyone will be sent request on our netted IP address. After that, translated IP address. In case of translated IP address, guys, we have to perform destination address translation. Here, guys, we have to select static IP address, and we will perform select here our web server. Okay. Okay, guys. So in second step, we have to create a rule. Okay. In the rule, we will mention web server access. What is the source? Untrust zone. What is the destination? DMZ zone. And IP address is our web server. Okay. Application, let's use any. Action any. Okay. Okay, so finally here we have to click on OK. Commit. Okay, guys. So commit is also almost done. Close. So guys, now time to refresh this one. Here in place of this 55, let me try to first of all http colon double slash. Okay guys, as I told you, sometimes we are not able to access from here, but don't worry, we have here test PC. Okay, we will use this PC. Till that, let me check here in the log 100. No. Okay, this. Oh, guys, why this one is getting very slow? Wait, let me check my system properties. CPU utilization, guys, is very high. Okay, so finally we are able to log in on this PC. And here, guys, just I have to check the IP address. Here, NAT 0 is okay. Let me disable this one. Only we will use NAT 0. Okay, now let me check the IP address. No. System slow IP config. IPCON. Okay, guys, here we are getting 100.2 IP address. Okay, so now let me open this browser. HTTP ://192.168.1.55. Okay, so maybe this one is taking time. Till that, let me show you show session all. Okay, so now you can see here. Wait. Guys, here let me, because here we are using gateways that. Did you see this? This one request. We are getting traffic from 102 PC. And let me check this show session ID 189. So you can see we are able to send the packet from okay, this traffic is matched with this intros on default. Wait, guys, timeout. Okay, guys, this one is not perfect PC. Yes, guys, now we are going to verify here destination at, but because of this test PC, we are not able to verify that. But now we will be verify this one PC with this one PC. Okay. Let me open the terminal. ifconfig. Perfect. Let me open the browser. http://192.168.1.55. This one is our netted IP address. Okay guys, so wait, let me once cross check with the Palo Alto configuration. This one, object, net IP address is 1.55. Perfect, there is no problem with this. Now in the policy rule here, this one is our destination net. Okay, here traffic is matched with this netted IP address, and after that 50.10 is our Palo Alto test PC IP address. This one is okay. And here now finally we have to check our web access rule. Let me check this. Source is interest zone, destination is TMZ zone. Let me remove this IP address for some time. Action, let me cross check. Okay. Okay, and one more thing guys, right now you can see no one traffic is matched on with this rule. Okay, right now whatever request we are sending, no one is matching with this rule. Okay, so now we will try to ping again once this commit is done. Okay, we will try to access our web server. On the web server we should get this web page. Wait, let me unlock this. Okay, we should get this IP address, but not with this IP address. We should get with this IP address, from this machine. Okay, so wait for this commit is done. Okay, http:// okay, finally we got this web page, and we can see here show session all. Okay, and you can see here guys, this one is the, I think this one is the IP address. Let me cross check this Kali Linux IP address with this shell guys. Okay, 1.101. Okay, so you can see now, let me show you show session ID 201. Okay, so you can see our sources, our Kali machine, and here guys you can see which one rule is matched with this web server access, and guys net rule is this. Okay, so this one is the detail. And guys, if you want to see net translation table here in the CLI, for that guys we have to use command show session all filter net. Okay, destination IP address 192.168.1.55. okay, so you can see right now or this IP address is matched with this, trying to access this. So now let me do one more thing. Let me try to change this IP address of this machine. Okay, I will change the IP address of this machine. This one is now okay. Okay guys, I'm not expert in this, but let me try to change IP address. Okay, I'm not expert in the Linux, but let me try to change the IP address. Okay, here in place of DHCP let me use manual, and IP address let me add 192.168.1.105. okay, subnet mask this 192.168.1.1 DNS server, just anything, save. Okay, now IP config. No guys, okay, here guys what happened, here we have to on off this. Okay, in Ubuntu guys we will get option to connect disconnect option. Here in general have some option, but in Linux I don't know, so I will directly enable and disable from here. Okay, ipconfig. Okay, now we are getting this IP address. Okay, this 101.105. So now let me refresh this one again. Let me open again this browser so we can verify if we are trying to multiple client is sending request with their single IP address, so what they will we get. Okay, and we can see their translation. Okay guys, so now here in the translation table we should get one more entry. So now you can see guys, here we are getting another entry with this IP address. 105 is trying to communicate. If you want to check guys, this one is the net translation entry. From this to this we are trying to communicate. Okay, let me show session ID 166. Okay, we will get this detail here. Okay, so this one is guys your NAT, source NAT and destination NAT. Okay, as I told you, source NAT we are going to we are using source NAT for secure your LAN network. Okay, and make the communication from LAN network to internet. And destination NAT we are used to make the reachability of the public user to our server. So that's why we are using this. Previously we checked with the 101, now recently we checked with 105. Okay, so in the next session guys, next session we have on the when 16 17 June, same time 30 IST. Okay, so this one is the second session. In the second session guys we will be check the U-NAT. U-NAT means if you want to communicate with this web server from your test PC, so how you will be access this web server with the public IP address. Okay, so we will see this thing in the next session. Okay guys, if you want I will add few extra topic in this, and what session we have, what topic we have to cover in the next session, so you can post in the live chat, then we will be start work out on that. Okay guys, now see you on 17 June. Okay, take care guys, bye.